Hi peeps, today I bought Beastie. Yes, I did. I bought a professional grade blender because it was at a second-hand store and it was huge and a really good deal, like the equivalent of 20 US dollars, and it came with the plunger. I mean, how can you resist? I mean, really, there was no question here, except how to lug it home, and then I got in trouble on the bus because it was too big. But anyway, you know, we all have things that we have to deal with in life. So, I decided my first thing I'm making in here is a green tea latte, because I'm trying to be more healthy. I'm trying to incorporate green tea into my diet again, because it's supposed to help you with your metabolism and aging and all that. And not that I need to be worried about any of that yet, but it's always good to plan ahead. So I have like the 50-year ahead plan, and that's where I'm at because I'm going to live to be 120. So, you know, there you go. So I have some 1% milk, not because I'm a fan of 1% milk. It was on a great sale, so it's in the bottom. I'm putting a scoop of whey protein. It's vanilla in here because I am super fatty, even though I had an energy bar earlier. I had like 14 grams of protein. So this now has 25 grams of protein in it. So ta-da, ordered this from eBay. They have wonderful deals on protein powder, all different kinds. Whey is what I usually get. So we have this. Now, I'm coming over to my cupboard and I'm pulling out, this is my Thai tea. It came from Thailand. It's matcha green latte. I think you can get it online. I happen to get it at the normal Asian food store I go to usually. So there you go. Yeah. So that's that. It looks kind of like green gunk in the cup. Not to be weird or anything, but it really does resemble green gunk in the cup. So we're going to just let it set for a moment. I have found that using chopsticks to stir stuff really helps. If you don't want to use a whisk, you can just do it this way. Now, I am not going to just pour this liquid into this blender because I don't think that's a good plan. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to cool it down. And this is the first voyage of this video. They told me it worked in the store. I'm hoping they're right. If not, they'll make it right. But I'm just putting a few ice cubes in there. I'm going to dump some ice cubes in here. I'm wearing a shirt that I don't wear if I get green gunk on, because when you make things in a blender, you really need to wear something unless you plan on like putting on a raincoat sometimes. Don't ask me how I know. But anyway, so I'm putting a few ice cubes in there. Okay. I'm going to throw my green tea latte in there with my protein powder. I have my lid, suctions, which is fabulous. Okay, now I'm just going to put the special regular lid on. This is the maiden voyage, so okay. My little sticky. There are no ice cubes in here at all. It carried the thing to a pulp. Okay. Now does it have the constituency? I can't speak English. Okay. Does it have the constituency I want? Let's see. Pour in my cup. Okay, let's try this. Oh yeah. It tastes a little too whey protein-ish. If I were doing this just for a delightful sip in the afternoon, I probably wouldn't have put the whey in, but the past week I've been having protein deficiency problems, which means my blood sugar acts weird. Yeah, it's a mess. So anyway, That's good. Now, again, the protein powder makes it taste a little chalky, but it does not detract from the awesomeness of this blender. I mean, I looked at this and I went, this is way too big for my counter. I went, no, it's not. It will fit perfect right here by Keep Calm and Carry On, which helps remind me that if the whole thing goes onto the ceiling or something, to keep calm and carry on, which it's not going to, but you never know. And I'm sorry, I wobbled the camera there a little bit, but this is an absolutely fabulous drink. Oh, I'm going to go drink this and take care of some teacher notes for my ESL classes. But, oh, that is like totally awesome. So, and then we're going to clean this up before we go, so let's just move this over. I like using sponges. I know people have this whole thing about bacteria in sponges, and I totally concur that that is true, but I wash mine regularly, and I also use this Mrs. Meyer spray. This is the special edition lilac. So anyway, I like sponges because they mop up things really well, so you don't have to deal with a bunch of goop like you do sometimes with a regular cloth. So that's why I tend to use them. So anyway, that is my review. This is called a Dash blender. I am not familiar with the brand, but it weighs a ton. It's also unusually easy to clean. I mean, no offense. I mean, it's huge. That's a big problem if you have a limited space. If I own my own place, I'd probably have my counter so that I could drop it into the counter and then access the buttons, but I rent at the moment, which I love renting because people just fix things. You don't have to like re-roof or anything like that, which is really nice. But there we go. I'm just going to put these things up. So that is the green tea latte. I have never tried a latte before, so this was interesting. This was a weekend of trying things. Last night I tried my first sushi, vegetarian because I don't do fish. I think I'm allergic. I've never been tested, but whenever I have fish, it does not agree with me at all. So, there's that. It really didn't take a ton of time to whip that up either. Now later today, I'm going to be making a video on making your own kebabs, because while I was at the Asian food store, I couldn't resist getting 200 kebab sticks. I've been looking longingly on eBay at the short kebab sticks. The long skewers. I guess we call them skewers, but still. I mean, you know, yeah. So anyway, but we have both those. And now we're going to go do our paperwork so that we get that done. But first I'm going to light my incense burner here. I don't know why I have my weapon of destruction hairband. That was tired yesterday. Okay. These are rose scented, so very nice. They just take forever to light. I feel like watching ice melt would be quicker. There we go. And if all else fails, sometimes I go to the old method.